There are a few things that can take your home to the next level and prove you're a real adult: a bookshelf, a bar cart, and perhaps most of all, an indoor plant. But let's be real, most people aren't plant experts and have no idea where to start. Admitting it is the first step. Luckily, bona fide plant experts Aaron Marino, Director of Brand Marketing at The Sill, and Juliette Valchietti, co-founder and president of My City Plants, are here to help. For starters, Marino recommends choosing a plant based off the conditions your space provides. So, if you're looking for a plant to put on a windowsill that receives bright direct sun all day long, choose one that thrives in those dry and sunny conditions, like Echeveria or Halworthia, two popular types of succulents, she says. Having a plant does more than make you feel like you've got this whole adulting thing down. One 2015 study in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology found that interacting with indoor plants can reduce both physiological and psychological stress. Plus, plants are great at purifying the air in your home by filtering out everyday pollutants. But, before we start, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Here are the 10 best indoor plants to purify the air in your home. Number 10. Aloe Vera. This plant isn't just easy to care for, it's also known as a healer. Aloe vera juice has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. So not only can you use this plant to brighten up your home, but you can also use it to heal wounds and different skin conditions. Put your aloe vera plant in a bright, sunny spot and don't worry about keeping it alive. This guy likes to get its soil very dry before watering, she adds. And even if you don't use aloe vera for its healing properties, you can still reap all its air purification benefits as it removes formaldehyde. This is not pet-friendly. Number 9. Philodendron Green. In the right indoor conditions, the philodendron's heart-shaped leaves and trailing vines can grow to over 10 feet long, like the pothos. This makes it a great plant if you've got high shelves, or want to add a hanging planter to your home decor, the ultimate in adulting. Also, like the pothos, it's incredibly easy to prune and propagate, if you prefer a more compact shape. It's also one of the easiest houseplants to grow. Though it's not the most air-purifying plant out there, philodendrons do filter formaldehyde. Not too shabby for a low-maintenance plant that's perfect for newbies. This is not pet-friendly. Number 8. Peace Lily. If you already have experience keeping an indoor plant alive, congrats, then it might be time to add a peace lily into the mix. Valchietti says this one requires more attention compared to other indoor plants. That means keeping it moist without overwatering and placing it in a bright but shady spot, she explains. One thing to note, the peace lily's flowers have pollen, so this plant might not be the best choice for people who struggle with allergies. If that's not a problem for you, she recommends putting a peace lily in your bedroom since it produces oxygen at night, while most other plants do that during the day. Besides producing oxygen, this plant also removes ammonia, benzene, formaldehyde, and trichloroethylene. This is not pet-friendly. Number 7. Bird's Nest Fern. Having a bird's nest fern in your home is an instant conversation starter, thanks to its bright green, ripple-edged fronds. You'll score major cool points with this signature-looking plant, especially if you put it in a hanging planter. Because the bird's nest fern thrives in medium indirect light and a humid environment, it would do great in a bathroom with a shower, as long as there are windows that receive natural light. Ferns have been shown to filter formaldehyde, xylene, and toluene, so it's not a bad idea to put one in your bathroom. After all, that's where you're likely to use household toxins, like harsh cleaners, hairspray, and nail polish remover that often contain these chemicals. Pet-friendly. Yes. Number 6. Rubber tree. If you have a tendency to forget about your plants, or are new to the whole plant-parent lifestyle, get a rubber tree. They're tolerant to some degree of neglect, few, and handle underwatering better than overwatering. Sound like your kind of plant? Great, just know that a rubber tree needs bright light, can take some partial sunlight, and a good amount of space around for it to be happy, grow, and remove carbon dioxide from your home. This is not pet-friendly. Number 5. Spider plant. Plants that give off instant jungle vibes, like the spider plant, are having a serious moment right now. And they're super easy to care for. These plants need bright light, but no direct sun, so they're perfect to put in a room with big windows. Just keep it away from the windowsill. This plant is fun to have around because it grows baby spiders, spidrets, which can be easily propagated. It's also a strong air purifier, removing both formaldehyde and xylene. Pet-friendly. Yes. Number 4. Zizi Plant. If you live in a lower light environment, get a Zizi plant because they're drought tolerant and incredibly low maintenance. You might notice the Zizi has large potato-like rhizomes, aka horizontal stems that continuously grow under the surface of its surrounding potting mix. These rhizomes store water and help the plant survive drought in its natural environment. That means they'll also help it survive infrequent waterings in your space. Think once a month if your plant's in medium indirect light. This is not a pet-friendly plant. Number 3. Dracaena. If you live a high-maintenance life, always on the go, out at all hours, you need an easy-going, low-maintenance plant, like the Dracaena. The Dracaena is great because it can easily adapt to different light environments, though it's best to keep it away from direct sun. The hardiest of these group is Dracaena lisa. It can deal with indoor temperature and season changes better than others. When it comes to purifying the air, though, the Dracaena marginata plant is your best bet. It removes benzene, formaldehyde, trichloroethylene, and xylene. This isn't a pet-friendly plant. Number 2. Pothos. Sometimes referred to as the cubicle plant, the pothos is a great pick if you're a self-proclaimed black thumb. Just so you know, a black thumb is the total opposite of a green thumb, and while this plant starts out small, its trailing vines can grow to over 10 feet long. Wow, even indoors where lower light and dry air make conditions less than ideal. As an added bonus, this plant is super easy to grow and propagates, translation, breeds more pothos, in water. While you'll need to learn how to propagate a pothos plant, you can basically get as many plants as you want for the price of one. And like the snake plant, the pothos filters benzene, formaldehyde, xylene, and toluene. Not a pet-friendly plant. Number 1. Snake plant. Don't let the name fool, or more likely, scare the crap out of you. The snake plant simply gets its name from the thin, upright leaves with irregular green banding that look like, you guessed it, snakeskin. Besides looking cool, it's a low-maintenance plant that's known for surviving droughts, making it perfect for newbies living in almost any environment. Although the snake plant prefers bright light, it can survive lower light levels. Snake plants have also been shown to filter out nasty chemicals, like benzene, formaldehyde, trichloroethylene, xylene, and toluene, so you can breathe easy having this in your home. Definitely, not a pet-friendly plant. So, what are you waiting for? Add these indoor plants to your home, and you'll start reaping all the healthy benefits ASAP. Credits to womenshealthmag.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.